Okay, so I'm gonna try and finish this quest today.
Should I save this money or invest it? Listen.
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I take adventuring commissions, but I don't do anything clerical.
Adventure. Venturing into the mountains to capture a few crystal flies seems adventurous enough.
Eh? That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Never mind. I'll only charge you 15,000 Mora. What say you?
A most fair price.
That won't do, I'm afraid. It's too little. Too little, I say. That won't do, I'm afraid. It's too little. Too little, I say. Five geocrystal flies. Yes, I do think it's worth about this much. I'll do it.
Should I save this money or invest it?
Oh, help? Sure. I, Tick, always put in 100% effort into everything I do. Of course, there'll be a premium if you want me to give 110%. So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden
No problem. That'll be 20,000 Mora for a single trip. How does that sound?
Done.
Yeah, don't let this guy negotiate for you. Let's go half that.
Huh? No, no. How about a bit more? This amount isn't worth going out of the way to make only one trip.
Of course it's not.
Let me think. Deal. This price is reasonable. I'll hop right to it.
A full day of odd jobs at Eugene Terrace. No problem. 25,000 per day. A fair trade, yes?
Whoa, that's expensive. Could you give us a bit of a discount on account of the...
Onstad? Never heard of them.
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will simply pay the whole sum.
This is too little. I'd consider it if it was a bit higher. This price'll do. No loss to me for a day's work.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for the Fatui should never go unrewarded.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is coming!
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended for half an hour.
What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a sudden.
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, the finest pharmacy in all of... Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus Mora. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now. The reception is deserted, and it seems kinda spooky in here. Hello? Is anybody there?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that? Where did it come from?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go check it out, and Paimon will bring up the rear.
So many medicines, but no cure for heartache.
on you, Paimon floats, so height is no restriction. Anyway, there's something weird about this one over here. What's the talisman doing on her forehead? It can't be. She's a zombie.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Chi-Chi is a zombie.
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Yeah, this game's a little weird, but I'm pretty far. I'm doing one of the Archon quests.
Hello, little girl. Do you sell everlasting incense here?
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Hopefully I get to a part where I'm going to actually be fighting.
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a controlled substance.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are Chi-Chi's orders from Chi-Chi.
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself. My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you. You help Chi-Chi. Only
First need to do.
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way everybody wins. Sometimes in Liyue, the art of the deal is simply about victory via mental gymnastics.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
Guizhong Ballista. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Tianheng by an adeptus in the distant past. An early mechanical device. Located in Tianheng Pass, it was designed to automatically fire at large monsters, protecting Liyue from external threats.
Mr. Zhang Li really knows Liyue inside out.
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the cocoa goat.
The cocoa goat is a legendary animal, an adeptibeast.
Did you want to add anything else, or...?
No, just that the cocoa goat is a legendary adeptibeast. What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it, don't know either. Where it came from, also don't know.
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista. Perhaps we will find some clues.
What the heck is a cocoa goat?
Medicines, but no cure for heartache.
It is from a Chinese company, so that's probably why all the names are in Chinese. This game is a gacha game, so getting characters means you have to make wishes. I'm not going to. I'm kind of saving my stuff. So they took away the other banners already. So this is a standard banner, and I can make a wish now, but it's fine. No, I'm probably not right now. Also, there's a history on here as well. So if you go into history, and I guess you can't actually see it, it goes out of it, but it tells you all the stuff that you've drawn in the past. And basically within 10 wishes you're going to get a 4-star item or character. Within 90 wishes you're guaranteed to get a 5-star item or 5-star weapon or character. So their pity system is actually much better it's guaranteed that at 90, like if you go 89 without getting anything, the 90th will be guaranteed to be a 5-star. And to power up characters, and what you need to do is, like, each character has stats. I'm just kind of using the same team. I got all these characters through wishes at the beginning, but I'm not going to do any more wishes. So you can ascend characters, but you have to find these materials, and it even tells you where you can find them. So there's different places to find them. And my adventure rank is 31. So as I get experience and raise my adventure rank, then I can get more levels and stuff. And the world rank will increase as I increase adventure rank. So it's very important. And then as for characters go, to power them up, you get constellations. His, you find them, but for the other characters, you actually have to get duplicates of the character in order to open up the rest of their skills. So that's where the whole it's not really pay to win, because this can be a single player game, or I can play online with someone else if they join my world. But basically, if you get multiples, as you can see, I don't have any multiples. This is a special character that you can get by completing a certain thing, but I also drew her in a wish, so that's why I have her at level 1 already. And I haven't even used some of these characters at all. So the next place I'm going is over here. I went around the entire map and I unlocked all the teleports. So I can go anywhere right now. And this game has daily quests and stuff that you can do each day to keep getting experience. The main important thing is that I'm working on each character, that I'm working on like minimum characters at a time. That's why I'm only working on 4 of them. And I don't know anything about friendship, but if you use characters, you get their friendship up. So these 2 have always been in my party, so they're at friendship 3 already. And they also have different things that unlock, like their voiceovers.
Chances to practice should be left to you newcomers, no?
And then like story, you can read about their story, but I think something special happens here, so I'm gonna try and get her to level 4, but it's gonna take a while, so it's not something you can do quickly. But just using her will be good enough. So now off to the next thing. Oh, also there's gliding in this game. You learn early, everyone's a glider in this game, so when you jump off cliffs, you can float and drop. If I hit the ground, I will die if I fall from too high, but I can always fall and then do that. And as I'm climbing that little yellow bar, that's my stamina bar. So when it turns red, I can't move as fast.
It's huge! Paimon can totally believe it took an Adeptus to build this. But how do you operate this thing? Just think how much strength you would need.
It is currently inoperable in any case. This device is broken.
Aw, what? It broke?
After millennia of wear and tear, even Adepti contraptions are difficult to maintain.
So what are we gonna do? Quick, Mr. Zhongli, use your unlimited high society knowledge powers!
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite whose only utility lies in providing quaint pieces of trivia on demand. That said, let me think for a moment. Ah, yes. Spare parts were made for the Guizhong ballista when it was first built, in case it was damaged in battle. As I recall, there is a military supply post from that period somewhere inside the pass. If we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored, we may be able to repair the Guizhong ballista. One just needs to understand the basic working principles of the device.
So, what you're saying is that you actually understand the working principles?
I have a smattering of knowledge on the topic. With the parts in hand, I could at least tinker with it.
Where is that supply post? Here, post...
Ah, these parts look useful. One moment. I will try to repair the device. It is done. The Guizhong ballista is more intricately designed than I thought.
Ooh! Now how do we turn it on?
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
Over here we have... nothing. And over there... more nothing.
Hey! Just what do you think you're doing?
Fire.
So you fixed up this turret because you're planning to do what, exactly?
Not a turret. A Guizhong ballista. Also, kindly state your name before you ask a question. It's just good manners.
Ha! Are you blind or something? You're looking at the leader of the treasure hoarders, old man. This area's supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures, but you can't get anywhere near them with this thing keeping watch. It might look like any other mechanical device, but trust me, it's got a mind of its own. Last time we approached the mountain, it nearly skewered one of our guys. A few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. And then we turn our backs for 2 seconds, and you've already gone and repaired it? The next thing you'll be repairing is your faces, and that's if you get out of this alive!
Tut tut. Vandalizing the legacy of an Adeptus for selfish gain. Disgraceful behavior. It is not we who need reprimanding, but you.
One with my blade.
You're open!
Into the fire!
Disappear!
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Take 2 to go!
Don't be such a brute.
Swift and merciful, from whence you came!
Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
Get them!
You're open!
Guess I probably shouldn't have fallen off.
Another test subject. That try!
Swift and merciful. Submit for judgment.
Don't be such a brute.
This over. That tingle. Try! That tingle.
Disappear.
Have a little taste. That tingle. The wrong test subject.
Let's spark things up a little.
From whence you came. One with my blade.
Try. Picked the wrong test subject.
You're open. You're open. You're open. You're open. You're open. You're open. A touch of frost. Submit for judgment. You're open.
Come a little closer. Blitz.
You're open. One with my blade. Should.
These lowlifes didn't know who they were messing
Worth the time. We should focus on our contract with Chi-Chi.
Oh, yeah, that! So we've got the Guizhong ballista working, but where's our Coca goat?
A search using the Guizhong ballista revealed no significant life forms nearby, save for the usual wildlife. What's more, a contraption built using Adeptus technology should have no trouble detecting an Adeptabeast, as Chi-Chi put it.
Which means... Paimon wouldn't go that far. We did something positive, right?
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains. Let's return to Boo Boo Pharmacy, explain that we could not find a Coco Goat, and review our next step.
Good idea. We did our best, and that's what counts.
So dashing and jumping is a faster way to travel than just sprinting.
Honey, you won't get better if you don't take your medicine.
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract. We found no trace of the Coco Goat Adeptabeast of which you speak.
What a disappointment. Don't worry about it. But I feel very disappointed.
Aw, poor Chi-Chi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty all of a sudden?
Cocoa goat milk is tasty. So tasty. Much better than normal goat milk. Only an Adeptabeast could make such tasty milk. I'm sorry. I have a poor memory. I cannot remember the name of the milk. That's why I wrote it down. Where did I put it? Ah, here. This is the name. Coconut milk.
Huh?
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed to what appeared to be an equitable agreement with this zombie child, when perhaps I should have undertaken further due diligence.
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know. As the Liyue proverb goes, all things are random and, so how are you supposed to predict anything? Literally no one could have seen this coming.
Excuse me, everyone. Did Chi-Chi say a bad thing?
Oh, sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
No. Impossible.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
Someone learnt a valuable life lesson today, then. Thank you all for looking after my little Chi-Chi.
Might I ask who?
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baiju, boss of the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was the boss. Turns out it's some wacko who wears medicinal ingredients around his neck.
What a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a simpleton than Chi-Chi.
Ah! The snake is speaking!
I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you mistake me for an escapee from the medicine cabinet, for I am a living, breathing serpent!
Don't mind Chung-Sheng. She's a good girl, really. As for you three, communal chaos causing with Chi-Chi aside, what business brings you here?
Do you sell everlasting incense in this fine establishment?
Everlasting incense? Why, of course we do.
Whew, at last. Things are finally starting to come together.
3 million mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
Aw, too bad the Chising have taken it over for now. Security will be tighter than usual.
3 million. An innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it could be a hard sum to come by.
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much mora. And as for Mr. Zhongli, he's around 3 million short.
This is correct.
What are we gonna do? Is this the part where we go crawling back to child?
Coco Goat! Coco Goat! My sides hurt. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe you fell for that.
Hey, less laughter, more sympathy.
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. In return, I'm more than happy to sort out this mess you've managed to get yourselves into. Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child. one of the Fatui Harbingers. Forgive my audacity, but I see a great many opportunities for us to collaborate in the future. If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the Fatui could help by setting up a robust and speedy distribution network.
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with seductive deals, but so much fuss over coconut milk?
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Chi-Chi wants coconut milk.
Ah, yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that everlasting incense, too. Let's say 2,990,000 Mora.
That's like 0 difference from 3 million.
2,990,000. Also an innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it is a whole 10,000 less than the original sum of 3 million. Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
Ah, that lot is an absolute riot. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I laughed so hard. So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope? What have I missed?
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking the Golden House.
Well, well, well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else would they be hiding in the Golden House? If not the Exuvia. I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Liu saying goes, the walls have ears.
Yes, this is a multiplayer game, sort of. People have to join your world. I put it so no one can right now, because that's the only way I can turn it off. I can also deny people. But typically you want to have someone else come into your game if you're taking on a tough boss. Because normally you control 4 characters, but if you go with multiplayer, you can have each person use a character of their own. And nothing really surprises me in this game, actually. I'm gonna have to find out the
Now
map.
I got stuck.
What's going the right way?
Cramps.
I still don't know this town very well. Yeah, I think they messed up when they, I think they messed up when they went after the wrong island.
Well, as it stands, we've hired helpers, and we've acquired the everlasting incense. The completion of our preparations is not far off.
Whew, finally!
Well, traveler, have you gained anything from our adventure so far? Odd. Which is it, I wonder? The questions that such travels raise are ever so complicated. Well, I'll leave you to ruminate over it yourself. As to remuneration for your help, I've decided to treat you to a meal. Oh, yes, don't worry. I will remember to bring the Mora this time. Tonight, I shall take you both to an old hole in the wall, praised throughout Liyue.
Hole in the wall? As in a cool restaurant?
Indeed. Let us meet near the harbor, at
Yes, but in Siege, the HP isn't as important since it's most likely going to combo. But Rumbles, yes, you want to have higher. So right now it says wait until the appointed time. The good thing about this game is that you can change the time. So wait until 18 to 23. So you don't actually have to wait, really.
Ah, you're here. There's no need to order. I've already done so. Third round knockout is not for lightweights, like those taverns in Mondstadt. Here, the owner does not take such unorthodox orders as fruit juice.
In other words, you get drunk here.
I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you, if that counts.
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall continue the tale of Lady Ningguang's Jade Chamber.
Hey, there's even a storyteller here! Great atmosphere!
I actually have Ningguang as a character.
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason why this place is so well loved. But when I say ambiance, I refer to a different sort from the one the Tevat travel guide uses to judge other establishments.
As you all know, high above the land of Liyue lies a pavilion in the clouds, a palace in the mist. What does it mean to have all-seeing eyes? This, my friends, Lady Ningguang's masterwork that bridges earth and sky. Imagine, the weather is clear, and you gaze down from the deck on the world below. Behold, the glorious sights of Liyue Harbor, stretching out far and wide. They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her Jade Chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted three to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it. These are but scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Such is their value. Merely grasping one or two of them will surely gift you a fragment of her wisdom, enough to stay a step or two ahead of your peers.
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like we're hearing this name a lot. Liyue locals talk about her. The Fatui hate her. She's most likely the one who hid the Exuvia, and we saw her at the Rite of Descension. Huh. Paimon wonders what sort of person she is.
At last I have found you. You who returned from Jueyun Karst.
God, you didn't even know the half of it. You see some of the quests in this game.
Who's there?
Wait, I am not with the Millilith, nor am I here to claim your bounty. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Qixing. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yuehai Pavilion, and I have come specifically to meet you. Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary for the Qixing. At the moment, I am serving as Lady Ningguang's special emissary.
Ningguang sent you? We were literally just talking about her.
My apologies, you who have returned from Jueyun Karst. I am duty-bound and cannot extend my courtesy to you in full. But I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her capacity as Tianquan. She invites you to her palace in the sky.
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite him to come here. I wish to meet him. At the Jade Chamber, together we shall snip every one of these entwining dark threads.
Finally!
And with that, the emissary who called herself Ganyu just disappeared.
They'll probably tell me to come back at rank 35 or something.
But we've received an invitation from the Liyue Qixing. Paimon still can't believe it. We'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count. We should be on our best manners.
An invitation to visit the Jade Chamber is a rare honor indeed. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting. Once you've finished at the Jade Chamber, meet me at Dihua Marsh.
Don't worry, we won't forget. Dihua Marsh. We'll see you there.
Made another handsome sum today.
Wow, no story quest. I guess there's supposed to be an update soon, so I guess I haven't made this quest yet. But I have 2 world quests I can do. And then one other thing, you don't actually have to use all the characters. But you can level, well, you should use them because some have better synergy, so that's the one they were talking about. And to level them up, all you really need to do, you can level them up with books and stuff. Like for her, I can ascend her, and now she can reach level 40. I'm not gonna level her up, but you level up with these books and stuff. So that's that. And I have two. Oh, there's another story quest. I should probably open it up.
Oh, what should I try this time?
So they have all these world quests that occasionally appear.
Liyue people must have made another handsome sum today. A toast to our success.
Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast.
There's a lot of ways in this game to increase your damage output. There's videos on them, but the best way to learn is just to play yourself, though. Because many of these people have spent lots of money, so they have maxed out stats, so everything's doing great damage. I'm not really a nerd for anime, but I just watch whatever's on Cartoon Network or on Adult Swim on Saturdays. They're at the end of JoJo's Golden Wind. I like JoJo's. Dang, all these guys are quests? Well, I don't think I'm gonna do them all right here. Let's...
A copy of each invoice is sent to the
Okay. So it looks like there's a lot of world quests I can do right now.
Get them!
Windblade!
Submit for judgment.
Let's spark things up. You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
Nice and spicy.
Disappear! Swift and merciful.
Okay, these guys are annoying. These guys practically killed me last time.
Come a little closer.
I didn't even see those guys. Reinforcement.
A touch of frost from whence you came.
Hmm.
Get them!
Disappear! One with my blade.
Nice and spiky!
Come a little closer.
This guy's just going.
You're in for a little shock. Surrender and be gentle.
A touch of frost. After all, betray me.
Nice and spicy!
You're in for a little shock. Don't be such a brute.
Get them!
Dude, this guy's rocking me.
You're in for a little shock.
Wow. Okay, well, luckily for me, I can go to I haven't fought that guy really. If you go to one of these statues, you can heal up. Yeah, so some enemies have shields and stuff, and I plan to once you learn how to fight each one, I'm probably not fighting using the right team or I didn't know his attack pattern. I guess he kept doing that stomp and it creates a shockwave, and that's what I was getting hit by. So if you go to these statues right here, I can go and use food if I want to heal myself in the middle of battle, or I can go to these statues. And it has restoring power, but it recharges over time. So, I mean, usually if you just play for a little bit, do your stuff, and then you go to sleep and wake up, then and play again the next day, then you'll usually it'll be full again. And actually, it might even be before that. Yeah, I've been using the lightning chick Lisa, so I'm finding some interesting things with her. The fact that she can heal the fact that she can self-heal is very useful. There's actually a better healer, but she can self-heal, and that's really useful and just on its own. Oh, it's because
Join the adventurers.
it's because he had a shield.
Have a blast.
Everything in this game is about elements. So he can change to any element depending if he absorbs it. Right now only earth and wind are available to him. I'm using the wind element. She's the fire element. She's lightning, ice, lightning, water, fire, earth. So I actually don't have I don't have a real wind character, that's why I keep him as wind. But he was an earth element, and the only way to break shields like that is to use either a great sword that has like heavy hitting power, or you use an element that can do it, or you can kind of do a combination of both. Like if I use a water element on someone, I make them wet, and then if I use lightning does extra damage. So there's different things, and also where you fight also affects the battle too. So sometimes it might be raining, so when you fight enemies, if they do a freeze move on you, then you'll freeze in place, and lightning will hurt you hard as well. But yeah, there are people who have spent a lot of money on this game. I'm not gonna spend anything on this game, but I could if I want though. Like for instance, um, right now they have a thing called the Battle Pass going. So as I gain levels, the Sojourner's Battle Pass is like the free Battle Pass. So each time I gain 1,000 points, I'll get these levels and I get these rewards. Now let's say I get all the way to 50, and at the end I say, you know what? Man, I wish I had this one down here. Well, no, I'm not gonna do that. So, right here, if I were to, so if you were to buy this for $10 right here, which I could easily, I have enough, then that means I get the Gnostic Hymn, which means that I get the bottom row as well, even though I've gotten all these. That's alright. If you enjoy the game, it's fine. I don't really pay attention
Exorcism
to...
uses thaumaturgy and martial arts to conquer evil. There are other means to...
So, I mean, it's really... If you enjoy something, then... Regardless. I think the people that spend so much time worrying about how much money they're spending, they're not actually enjoying the game, which is why there's always complaints from free players. People who have spent a lot and they're not getting anything, that's a different story. Okay, let's see if I don't get my butt kicked again. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is... This guy looks like the leader. I'm gonna stomp him right at the...
Another I got careless.
I hate...
Disappear! One with my blade.
Surrendering will be gentle. You've been a naughty boy.
I really like that move.
Swift and merciful. Submit for judgment.
Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
Another test subject.
Get them!
With the wind! A touch of frost.
Surrendering will be gentle.
From whence you came? But how?
That tingle?
Oh, that guy has a far kick.
That tingle? I got careless. Fry!
So there's one more other thing about this game that people actually don't like, but then I think it's more of a whale problem than anything. I guess it could be a problem for people who aren't, but people who spend a lot of money, they advance really quickly, and of course the game's not that old, so they run out of things to do. And they can't build the game faster than people can spend money. Yep, I've already finished it. I finished The Boys, actually I watched it right when it came out, because it was already, like, it comes on about 3 hours before midnight on the day before.
Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast.
Yeah, just keep watching. I think it's good. Oh yeah, I'll show you one more thing before I go, now that I finished the quest that I wanted to do. So, the one thing that people I hate when I do that. I always like breakfast for dinner, but that's just me. So, the one thing, so in this game, in order to ascend your character, so right now she's level 50. So to ascend her, I need these peppers, I need this slime, I know where to get it, and I need these. So I have to defeat a level 40 Pyro Regisvines. And it's also the same thing here, so I'm gonna try and do that. And this is the real paying part of the game. Right here. I'm gonna heal up first. Only because I don't want to get killed by this guy. I've only fought him once and didn't do it very well. But I still won. But as you fight them more, you ooh no, don't resonate with Geo. So this is where he's at. So this is an elite enemy. So these are all the possible rewards. And so those yellow ones, there's a tiny chance that I can get a legendary artifact, a mythic artifact, or it's the same color as the animation throwdown ones. Purple is legendary, blue is, they have green, blue, purple, and yellow, and then just normal color. Yeah, every time I play this game, I think of the boys because they're called the statues of the seven. That's where the entrance is? No. I'm actually not on much social stuff.
One with my blade.
I get into a lot of trouble. Okay, so this is the so here's the boss I'm gonna fight. Now it's a fire guy, so I'm obviously not going to use the character I like using. So I'm gonna switch parties, and I hope that they let us use more than 4. So I'll just go here and well, I'm gonna use him. I'm not gonna use her. I think I just switch her out for
I'll take care of it.
for Barbara. Oops. Now Barbara's fantastic. And see if I can. Nah, I can't ascend her. That's alright. Alright, here we go.
A touch of frost.
Let the show begin!
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
Ready, steady, go! Go, Rubber, go! I feel
I did not know that I. This one, these not very good.
One with my blade. From whence you came.
Well, that was terrible. Technically, that was my mistake for running around with Barbara. Oh, I switched to her again.
A little weak.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to really. He did not do this.
My.
One with my with my blade.
I'm gonna have to figure out how to. Now the song.
Swift and merciful. From whence you came. One with my blade. Fourth, my blade. Swift and merciful. A touch of frost. Spirit blade. Attack! Fourth, my blade.
Surrender and be gentle. Blitz.
That was my bad.
Force my blade. Wind blade.
I'll protect us!
This spells the end.
That
of
was
the
a bummer.
exorcist.
Let the show begin! Ready, steady, go! Let the show begin!
Wind blade.
And so, each time you defeat one of these, you have to use this resin. It recovers once every 8 minutes. But that's how you get it, and then you just use it, and hopefully you get something good. Nothing great. Well, I got a 4-star instructor's brooch. Almost have her. I'll have to do that again sometime. Yeah, I'll have to get better at that at that one part. That's just the one part of the boss. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna just warp to one of the temples and end it for right now. As I did the quest that I said I was going to do. I'll just go right here. I'm usually on at the same time every single day right after I get off of work. Hopefully I can get her to level 60. That would be great. Alright, that looks like that's it. If I find another quest of great importance, I'll try and go through. For now, that's it, and thanks for watching.